other cases.
Yeah, the other cases are closed. Then she has some additional. These are the only 3 that are open.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't know why she thought that.
Yeah. Right.
She had a whole lot.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm not sure she may have, like that, they think that when they put up a bond, that they paid a ticket sometimes, so she might have thought she paid it. Mr. Sloan, do you have the number?
No, I don't have it.
Okay, I put it, is it on 313?
Sloan, you did say April 4th or 5th. Sloan, could you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, everybody, I'm put you on mute. And when the judge call your name, you can unmute your device so we can hear.
Your Honor, we're ready if we can start with Ms. Ruffin.
36 District Court is now in session with the Honorable Raeigen Evans presiding while court's in session. There's no walking around in and out of the camera, sleeping, talking, smoking, drinking, driving. When your name is called, please unmute your device and give your full and undivided attention to the court. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Good morning, Mr. Petway. This is the People versus Patricia Ruffin. Ticket number SP 1325034, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Please say your name for the record.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Patricia Ruffin.
Everyone, let Ms. Soroki say her name, please, first, and then you can say your name. Go ahead, Ms. Ruffin.
Patricia Ruffin.
Your Honor, Ms. Ruffin has provided a valid license today. I move for dismissal of her matters.
It's no insurance.
I'm sorry, she shall have valid insurance. It's dated 5/13/2023.
Stipulate your probable cause.
So stipulated.
Matter is dismissed without prejudice, as Ms. Ruffin has provided valid documentation. You are all set, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, this is the People versus Raeigen Ray, ticket number SP 1007075, count 1, driver license suspended. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Ray.
Mr. Ray, could you unmute your device and state your name? Tap your screen and unmute your device.
Raeigen Ray.
Your Honor, at this time, the people have made a recommendation to my client. He would plead to the amended charge of failed to display valid license. He's waiving his rights.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Ray. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Soroki, in private about your case and your rights.
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will,
Yes, ma'am.
pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of July 24th, 2019 at 9:46 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near John R. and West Winchester Avenue in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving a 2002 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving while your license was suspended?
I didn't know they were suspended.
Or was your
I-
license?
I had got stopped at in Holland Park, but I didn't know my license was suspended. And then two, I live in Holland Park. They were sending everything to when I was living in Hazel Park on 11th.
But was it suspended on that date and time?
Yes, that's what the officer told me.
You're
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, the court is also satisfied with the factual basis and will amend the count to fail to display. Mr. Ray, I'm just gonna tell you one thing one of the first things I learned in law school, in my criminal law class, ignorance of the law is no excuse. So if you didn't know that you were breaking the law, it doesn't mean that you're still not guilty of breaking the law. So you might not have known, but it was a fact that your license was suspended, so you're still guilty of it.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
just- So at any rate, there's a fine of $200. Can you have that fine paid by April 17th?
Yes.
Did you have any questions, sir?
And then I paid $100 for the bond,
How much did you pay for bond?
100.
Okay, so I'm gonna put apply bond on here, and so then you'll just have the $100 to pay,
Okay.
all right?
And then who do I make it out to?
So you can pay it online, you can come down to 36 District Court website. Or I'm sorry, you can come down to 36 District Court, or you can pay it over the phone. Do you want the phone number?
I think I'm gonna come down and pay it where I have a receipt.
Okay, all right, you do that, sir.
Okay.
So you're all set.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. You have a blessed day.
You too, sir, thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, this is the people versus. One moment. Bryce Dooley, ticket number SP 1222339, count one, drove while license not valid or improper license. And ticket number U 518686619, count one, in the park after dark. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Bryce Dooley.
Name, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Bryce Dooley.
Your Honor, the people have made a recommendation to my client. They would offer a 90-day delayed sentence on the matter of being in the park after dark and dismissing the second ticket. We would stipulate, we'd ask court to adopt that recommendation.
You know what? It looks like he did a delayed sentence already on this in 2019. And he was to pay I see $150, $150. And his review date was, let me see what happened with this, because it looks like he already made admissions to this. Yeah, he pled guilty, looks like October 20, it said October 23rd. Community court, exposed, guilty plea and accepted into community court. He was to complete 30 hours of community service.
Mr. Dalton, remain in the camera.
Okay.
So it looks like, do you remember you were supposed to do like 30 hours of community service for community court?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you ever complete that?
I did, and I really don't. It was so long ago. I don't even know where the paperwork is. I can't even remember where I did it at.
Yeah, well, how about just give us a moment, we'll recall this. To see what
Thank
happens.
you, because he does have a valid license also. I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but he told me he did, so.
Okay, yeah, we'll recall it. There we go. All right, this is the people versus Naomi Respress. Ticket number SP 1399613, count one, failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person, and count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Naomi Rust Press.
Naomi Rest Press.
Your Honor, the people who made a recommendation to my client, the no insurance would be amended to improper plate. The second count's being dismissed. She's waiving her rights.
Raise your right hand, Ms. Rest. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Roki, in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for
No.
your guilty plea today? You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
Direct your attention to October 19, 2022 at 2:51 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Buena Vista and 14th Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2005 Buick vehicle?
Yes.
Did you not have insurance on that vehicle?
No, it was expired.
You're satisfied, Mr. Roki?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Court's also satisfied the factual basis will amend the count to a proper place. You stipulate the proper cause as to count one to be dismissed.
Your Honor, so stipulated.
Is dismissed without prejudice, will proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine. Ms. Rest, can you have that fine paid by April 17th?
Yes.
Did you have any questions?
No.
Okay, so you're all set, ma'am. Good luck to you. This is the people versus Dakira Rogers, ticket number SP 1386639, count one, driver license suspended, count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please state your names for the record.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Dakiria Rogers.
Dakira Rogers.
Your Honor.
Soroki,
The people who made a recommendation to my client, she would plead to the amended count of improper plate and the other matters being dismissed. She's waiving her rights.
well, before we get to that, she has some tickets in warrant status, 3 tickets. One is a driver license suspended, a driver's license never acquired, and then enter or remain on private property when closed. So
How old is the entering ticket, Your Honor?
2018.
So she's going to want to plead to that.
So that would be a 3-month delayed sentence. And then it'll still be the FTD and then dismissing these other 2 tickets. There were 2000.
I need to charge it.
It's what's failed to display. I mean, it was improper plate. So Ms. Dakiria,
Okay.
you have a ticket from 2018 for entering a vacant dwelling without the owner's permission. And the prosecutor is willing to give you a delayed sentence. So if you admitted the violation and you paid the fine and didn't get any more violations between now and 90 days, it would get dismissed in 90 days. You can do that today, or you can come back to a trial.
I can do that today.
Okay, Your Honor, so we're ready to proceed.
All right, let me call these other matters. We're also here on ticket number SP 1210849, count one, driver license suspended. Ticket number SP 1099954, count one, driver's license never acquired. And ticket number U453033218, count one, enter or remain on private property when closed. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. Rogers. Ms. Rogers, can you state your name?
Dakira Rogers. I'm sorry.
Your Honor, so at this time, the recommendation, it would be a 90-day delayed sentence to the entering violation, and then the no insurance would be amended to improper plate. All the other counts are being dismissed, and my client's waiving her rights.
All right, raise your right hand, Ms. Rogers. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Ms. Soroki, your attorney in private, about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will,
Yes.
pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of October 23rd, 2022 at 1:11 a.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Brush and Lafayette in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2012 Dodge vehicle?
Yes.
And did you not have insurance on that vehicle?
No.
You're satisfied, Mr. Roki?
I am satisfied, Your Honor.
Court will amend that count to improper plates. I'm gonna direct your attention to May 18, 2018 at 2:50 a.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Atwater and St. Aubin in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
To enter or remain on private property when closed?
Yes.
You're satisfied, Mr. Roki?
I am satisfied, Your Honor.
Court's also satisfied the factual basis will accept the admission. You stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining tickets to be dismissed without
Your
prejudice.
Honor, so stipulated.
You're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. So we do have a 3-month delayed sentence on one of these. So there'll be a fine of $300 for the delayed sentence. I'll waive the fine for the other ticket. And you have 3 months to pay the $300 fine. And during that 3-month time, you can't get any more tickets. When you come back on June 15th at 8:35, once you've paid the fine, you haven't gotten any more tickets, then this will be dismissed off your record. Did you have any questions?
No.
So you got your next court date?
Yes, June 15th, right? 8:35.
Yes, you got it.
Okay.
All right, so you're all set. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you. So I can read a meeting.
So you
All right, we can recall Bryce Dooley. It doesn't look like, I'm not exactly sure what, I know that he might have had a delayed sentence, but nothing really, I don't think anything happened with it. He did do the community service, or at least there was no record of any community service being ordered. So
I'm gonna ask the court then to dismiss that matter.
well, that's the one he was gonna do the 3-month delayed sentence. So
Oh,
I
then, yeah,
guess-
but you said it was already adjudicated.
Well, it was a delayed sentence, but he never did what was asked of him.
So either at this time, the court could accept the plea or the court could dismiss it. That's the choice. I mean, that's the choice. I mean, it was during COVID, Your Honor, and things were much more difficult to resolve at that time.
It was just before COVID. When his review date was November 13, 2019. So he should have completed whatever he was to complete by then. He did get his driver's license, correct?
Correct, he has his license.
Okay. You stipulate the probable cause, Ms. Soroki.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So the court will dismiss both matters without prejudice.
Thank
Or
you.
with, I guess this has to be dismissed with prejudice. The other matter will be dismissed without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're all set, Mr. Wu. Oh, do you need me to recall it, Mr. Petway?
Excuse me?
Do you need me to recall Bryce Dooley?
Well, when you called it the first time, Bryce, Julie, no, because you called case, all the case numbers, then you said you would
Okay.
recall it because, no, you don't have to.
Okay, all right, so you're on set, Mr. Dooley.
All right, thanks a lot.
You're welcome. This is the people versus Angelica Dillard, ticket number U 342-876-16, count one. Entry without owner's permission. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke, on behalf of Ms. Dillard.
Angelica Dillard.
Your Honor, at this time, my client is requesting a bench trial date.
Raise your right hand, Ms. Dillard. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You put your hand down. You understand you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything about you to waive your right to a jury trial?
No, but I got a question with the jury trial. Like, what's next? 'Cause I was trying to get my case dismissed because it was so old.
I'm sorry. What is your question?
I was trying to figure out what's gonna happen at the jury trial because I was trying to get my case dismissed because it was so old.
The difference between a jury trial and a bench trial is I would decide if you were guilty or not. A jury trial is when you would have a jury of your peers and they would decide if you were guilty or not. Just because you think, because the case is old, it doesn't just automatically get dismissed. It's up to the prosecutor if they want to dismiss it or
Okay.
not. So did you want a jury trial or do you
No.
want a bench trial?
Ms. Dillard, I discussed with you, like, the bench trial would be in 2 weeks.
Okay.
You wanted the bench trial, correct?
Yes.
So you understand you do have the right to a jury trial?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury trial?
No.
So the court is going to continue your not guilty plea. Set this for a bench trial date for April 10th at 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Did you have any questions?
No.
Okay, so you're all set.
What date did you say again for that jury trial?
It's a bench trial, ma'am.
Well, bench trial, what day was it? April?
10th at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
All right, so you're all set. This is the people versus Dana Gromes, ticket number SP 1098533, count one, no insurance misdemeanor, and ticket number SP 1127073, count one, driving register or untitled vehicle. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke, on behalf of Dana Drones.
Say your name, sir.
Dana Drones.
Your Honor, the people have made a recommendation. My client, he would plead to the amended count of improper plate. The other tickets being dismissed. He's waiving his rights.
Which improper plates on the, which one?
The no insurance.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Drones. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Raeigen, in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone forced you or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to July 28, 2020 at 9:54 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near 7 Mile and Manchester Road in the city of Detroit?
Yeah.
Were you driving a 2006 Mercury vehicle?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And did you not have insurance on that vehicle?
No, I didn't.
You're satisfied, Mr. Roki?
Satisfied.
Are you stipulating probable cause as to the remaining ticket to be dismissed without prejudice?
So stipulated.
So a court will amend that the one he made admissions to improper place will proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine, Mr. Drones. Can you have that fine paid by April 17th?
Yeah, I can.
Any questions, sir?
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay, so you're all set. Good luck to you.
I appreciate you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, and Judge, I have put Mr. Dalton back in the breakout room because he's in the car. He was talking to the people in the car. And I had to quickly remove him, so I'll bring him back in.
So, Your Honor, did you get a chance to look at Tashay Dillon?
Yeah, she had 3.
Because she says that
20% real quick.
She has 3 open cases.
all right, I'll just have her, I'll tell her what the offer is and I'll have her talk to you about them.
Okay.
'Cause
All right, this is the people versus Dudley Dalton, ticket number SP 1140580, count 1, drive with revoked license, count 2, open alcohol in the motor vehicle driver, count 3, no insurance misdemeanor, ticket number SP 1352788, count 1, drive a registered or entitled vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, count 3, drove out license not valid or improper license, ticket number 2141586, count 1, driver license suspended, count 2, driver register or entitled vehicle, and count 3, no insurance misdemeanor, ticket number SP 1298633, count 1, driver license suspended, ticket number SP 1186390, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, count 3, driver license suspended, ticket number SP 1185349, count 1, drove on license not valid or proper license, and ticket number 2141567, count 1, open alcohol in a motor vehicle driver. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Dalton.
State your name.
Yes.
Sir.
Dudley Dalton.
How does your client wish to proceed?
Your Honor, at this time, my client's entering a plea not guilty. He's requesting a bench trial date.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Dalton. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You understand you do have the right to a jury trial.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury trial?
No.
So the court is going to continue your not guilty plea, set this for a bench trial date for April 10th at 9 o'clock.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you are all set, sir.
I'm gonna remove you, Mr. Dalton.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and I forgot, Ms. Sloan, you said, Ms. Dorsey's court date was April 4th or 5th at 8:35. I forgot which day.
Our next court date is
At 1:30. I know it was 30.
Is this for, I think it's April 5th.
Yes. Ms. Dorsey, your next court date is April 5th at 1:30.
Okay, I just want to ask one question for that. Is there anything that I need to provide in regards to the actual court date? Because I wasn't actually there, so I don't know, like, if I need to bring some proof or something, or.
That's gonna be an arraignment, so you don't have to bring anything at the arraignment. The House Counsel will give you information about the case.
Okay, so April 4th at 1:30.
April 5th at 1:30.
April 5th at 1:30.
Yes, it's an arraignment.
Okay, thank you.
actually, Miss Dorsey, just give her a pre-trial.
Okay, so could we call it and you give her a pretrial?
Call it, and we'll give her a date here.
So
We'll give her April 10th.
Her name is Malvina. Let's see.
You ready, Mr. Pellet?
Yes.
All right, this is People versus Melvina Dorsey, ticket number SP 1418306, count 1, allowing unlicensed driver to drive. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Melvina Dorsey.
All right, so you're charged with allowing someone that was not licensed to drive your car. Don't say nothing. I'm not saying that you are guilty of this or not. I'm just saying this is what you're charged with. So we'll give you a pretrial date. You can speak to the attorney, then decide what the best next course of action for you. And so your next date will be April 10th at 8:35.
And yes, ma'am. And now is that for both tickets? Because it's an unlicensed driver ticket and it's a no insurance ticket.
Let me see. Yes, and the count two is no insurance.
Yes, ma'am. So
Yeah.
since you switched it to a pre-trial, do I need to bring any proof at this situation?
You can bring whatever proof. If you have any documents indicating that you do have insurance, you should bring that.
Okay, and so I haven't.
How about this?
I'm sorry.
How about this?
Yes,
We'll
ma'am.
put you in our room. You can speak to the attorney. She'll let you
Yes,
know.
ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, Ms. Dorsey, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room. While you're in that breakout room, wait for the attorney to come in and speak with you. But do remember, when you come back out and be before the judge, you can't be walking around, you can't be talking, sleeping, smoking, driving. You have to pay the court, give your court your full attention, okay? I'm gonna put you in breakout room number 16.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Her car may be over there.